gravy is going on here. We've got loads of Men of War content coming out. Blasphemy. Actually, no. We love the Men of War content. The Men of War content will never stop. It's 2v2 farmland. Congratulations. You have arrived at InukiTV. On the right side of the map, we have little Chinito and his teammate bringing in a motorcycle with an MG42 on it in that sidecar. Hansi 66. Also here, he's going to check out an assault squad onto this zone here. He's sending only a few men, so he's going to play very defensively. This island also a natural wonder to defend. It's got its own moat, the MG bike. It doesn't see any targets, so it's rushed to the middle and found absolutely nothing to really shoot at the moment, but it's in position to do something. The middle flag is now being captured by the Germans. A lot of German infantry clustered together. They could be spacing out, and there we go. We see the Commonwealth infantry and greenhouses just being blown to pieces. That infantry needs to be scattered, and the bike comes across, cuts in, and bounces into the pipe. Oh, the driving skills are excellent. Also running over some corpses there. Those UK infantry were just so out of position. I think that's Death's Head over there and his teammate, Tiny Warrior Machine. Heiny. I'm not sure if it's meant to be Heiny or just Haney. Both words, no particular meaning to me. The bike now retreating. Oh, it just got gunned down. The infantry killed on it. There's a free motorcycle up for grabs here. Go on. And on the conveyor belt, what did you remember? It's the MG bike. It's good that the Germans are going to reclaim that and reverse it all the way out, back into that wagon. Still seeing very limited infantry from the Commonwealth. There's something hiding behind that building. The bike seems to have massive issues with just trying to get out of this area. I feel a sneeze coming along. I don't want to sneeze. I'm just going to have to hold my nose. There we go. That's one of the annoyances of being live. But in any case, a great start to the Germans. And I just want to announce yet again, there is an InukiTV Facebook page where you can see games earlier than other people. The videos are uploaded as unlisted, and you'll see a link on my Facebook. You can click that link, and then you can go and see the video before other people do. It's kind of one of those special, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your kind of deals. This machine gunner seems ever so slightly out of position. Just checking on the left, I think Death's Head is on the left, or is it Heiny Warrior Machine? No, it's Death's Head. Okay, he's be focusing on the left. We got a pinging saying, hey, there's some targets here to shoot. You can see the minor amount of defenses and a half-track coming in straight into the middle. It starts blowing the crap out of the greenhouse. We do have an AT rifle firing into the side. It's decrewed. There's a free half-track up for grabs again. Cash prizes, people. Which reminds me of another announcement. I will be doing some game giveaways. Again, the Facebook, you'll get announcements on there, but I'll also be announcing them in a video format on YouTube. So if you hit that subscribe button, you will see the announcements videos uploaded. Do check them out because there's some stuff to claim there. Oh, we do actually get a gunner into the half-track. He's kind of blocked by this building. There's a juicy target there. Oh, he turns around and smashes that machine gunner. Oh, and yet again, more pummeling of the greenhouses. We're pinging this area of the map because there's danger. Freaking danger. And the half-track drives casually over to guard this area. We're seeing another German soldier. Maybe he's going to try and get into the half-track. Nope, he's just going to man the sandbag. Okay, we have a half-track of our own in response to this. We're loading it full of fleshy human beings. Oh, fleshy human beings, the best kind of human beings. Now we're seeing a load of infantry soldiers run behind a rock. It's not the greatest idea. I can see a grenade imminent. Here is that imminent grenade. And throwing and dying. Oh my god. That moment in time could have been played slightly better from Heiny Warrior Machine. But hey, there's still plenty of time left to conquer the map. I see lots of sandbags down for the Germans and hardly any down for the UK. They could perhaps... again, more sandbags, more sandbags. We still have only one gunner inside this half-track defending the left. Oh, I just missed the half-track blow-up. Some of the Volks made it out alive. The rest of the Volks... But they made it out. They certainly made it out. Give them that. They can't exactly get full marks for it, but they definitely made it out of the half-track. Anyway, the survivors will straggle on forward. Up to that point, they'll presumably die. I see a Crusader AA tank from Death's Head. Yeah, this will work. This will work fine. It's a nice, fantastic light vehicle that can clear sandbags at quite a range. And you'll notice that there are 4 sandbags here. That's 4 sandbags to destroy for the Crusader. He's just hiding out behind that building. He knows that there is an AT rifle somewhere around. We don't want to risk losing our Crusader as soon as we deploy it onto the battlefield, at least. It does swing around, though. It does cause catastrophic damage to the half-track. It is, at least, we're able to rip off the 50 cal on that one and maybe put it behind, I don't know, somewhere safe. Oh, massacres, massacres. No more sandbags for you to hide behind. It is not safe here. Let's try the metal pipes. The metal pipes usually reflect and deflect bullets. More deflecting than reflecting. That would be a bit silly if it just deflected straight back. They're not Jedi pipes. Just having a nice sweeping camera stroll through here, because if you check the map, it's just littered with green dots. There is no option for the Commonwealth to sneak past with a saboteur if they wanted to do that. But it's looking great for the Germans. They're just literally infantry all over the place. We see a P3J enter the field, a common occurrence for the German overall meta. This unit in its composition is just fantastic, and it is going to go straight for that Crusader. When we find where it is, it's gone. Oh, there's a 2 pounds hiding. Here it is, here it is. Wow, that was a very sneaky 2-pounder. I never even saw that. Taking out the J this early, this has brought the Commonwealth back into the game quite easily. And we'll see what they can do with it, really. And still a lot of work to be done. Well, we've got some sandbags that we need to clear as well. Brandenburger manning that. Our J is repairable at the very least. They should be fortunate for that one. We've got a machine gun set up in the center. The Commonwealth are now capturing that central flag. This is exactly what they need. And quickly, there are a fair few points behind. 22 points behind. Still plenty to play for. Ooh, he hits a shot into the face. If only he had his granny's knitted helmet, he should have been more protected from that. The sandbag line just to the left is still doing pretty okay, though, manned by those Brandenburgers. Machine gun in excellent positions. This is a great wall to stick a machine gun area in, by the way. I'm surprised to see a lack of combat in this zone. This is usually a focused area. Oh my god, Metal Gear! It's a Panzer IV being thrown out into the field. It looks like it's going to make its way over to the left and maybe start assaulting that far left-hand point of the Commonwealth. Commonwealth, UK... I always seem to mix them up. We could even call them the Brits as well. They have plenty of different nationalities within them, though. It's not always the Brits. They have the Canadian Royal Engineers or something, and the Anzacs, the Aussies. I know it's confusing for me. I'm not a man. People have a hard time placing my accent. It seems odd. We've got an F on the field, by the way. It needs to at least try and hit the Crusader. I moved around a lot, only within England, and I guess that's kind of deformed my accent, so people can't place me. Even people from England can't place where I am from England. People outside of England, they can tell I'm sort of UK-ish. I think. Not everyone. Who the hell cares? We got Metal Gear on the field, our Panzer IV. A great tank. It's got some side skirts. It won't be so easily taken out by bazookas, I've noticed. It's just a solid piece of tank. I like it. It's pretty as well, and pretty tanks are good tanks. This F, however, struggling to take out that Crusader, but it doesn't need to. There's a P4 on the field. That's what the P4 is for. The P4, however, the F, rather, has... Oh, there's a new Crusader on the field and an explosion taking out some of that building. The P4, this F, damn it. Maybe the AP shells are not so grand. They can do some damage to Shermans, though. Hell yeah, can they do some damage? Well, it's not really saying anything. Everything can damage Shermans. But the HE shells... Someone please repair this, damn it. The HE shells of the F, great for knocking out sandbags. Just generally crowd controlling an area. And hopefully maybe... if it finds out where the hell the infantry is on that right-hand zone from the Commonwealth, then we could perhaps send in some infantry, clear out those fortified soldiers. I'm wondering if there's anything behind here, by the way, but it's an excellent tactic to blow up these buildings, both left and right-hand side, and your opponent has nothing to hide behind. And again, the F can help out with that with its HE shells. It seems like the P4 is mostly doing that, trying to get to that Crusader behind there. The F is also an arc fire tank, so it can hide behind these buildings. We've got a Flak 38 moving into the center field, and I see Death's Head. Where have you been? Welcome to the game, Death's Head. Jeesh. He's got a sniper, and he's quite easily just taking out these guys behind the sandbags. There is a half-track in response to this. There's that sniper, the beautiful, beautiful sniper, losing his hat! No! Grandma's knitted hat. I love the idea that every single soldier in his helmet is just knitted by their grandma. It's like, ah. The sniper, we know it's retreated behind there, but after clearing all the guys behind the sandbags, we now charge in the infantry, which that half-track has to deal with by itself. It's not too much of a fortuitous situation for the half-track to be in, but it's just a sight thing. I mean, it will take out the infantry quite easily, but without the sight, it doesn't know where it's going to shoot. We've also got a machine gun moving to that left. Again, I want to see infantry coming to this. Stole that like a Panzerschreck in the hands of him. He just takes out the half-track, so there was an AT infantry soldier from the Germans around here, and Death's Head found that, used the resources against his opponent, and mega sad times for Hansi. Hansi jumping out of his vehicle, the MG, it's just him guarding it, but this guy is very, very accurate. He is going to be able to take these guys because they ran on the wrong side of the sandbags. Again, we need that infantry sight. Where is he? Oh, he tosses a grenade forth. Is he going to be able to dive out the way? He does dive out the way. He just doesn't dodge the shrapnel when he did that. Oh yeah, hey. Just can't really mark him down for that. Again, not really noticing that there is infantry 10 meters away from him, but does the 180 body flip as well, I think. The central zone being allocated to the Germans again. This zone, oh, they almost decapped it. Ah, the Commonwealth was so close to that one. Hey, they've probably got more infantry running up into the zone. There is still that MG to take out, but no sight at all. Hey, these guys at least have some eyes, though. They'll be able to see in front of them and at least protect themselves, I hope. Or at least, like, I would really, really hope that they can protect themselves. Not seeing much action on the right as well, but there is definitely infantry at least protecting their zone again. The German soldiers having to fall back to try and protect that zone. A 2-2-2. Have we not learnt our lesson? We need infantry to protect this. Again, the Commonwealth from Death's Head. He's moving up, but now he's being shot from the side from the 2-2-2. Excellent positioning from the 2-2-2. I'm wondering, though, if there is a 2-pounder somewhere in this area. There has to be something from Death's Head. It doesn't seem like something Death's Head would do. You can even use these buildings up here to get a pier just quite easily. There doesn't seem to be any German soldiers looking around this area. And I do this from time to time. I usually like to move up a bazooka or a pier, or, you know, some sort of anti-infantry unit, an anti-tank infantry unit. And then that kind of takes your opponent off guard, as they don't expect to see stuff like that in an aggressive role. But if you can hide them behind objects, keep them hidden, it can really take your opponent off guard. We got some Brandenburger hanging out with the tank crewman and the tank commander. Little Chinito saying hello to him again. Hiding behind the building because of the goddamn Crusader on the field. Where's that F? Where's the H? There's the F. The F is seemingly just been repaired from something. Firing, taking out the roof of that building. I guess we didn't like the tiles. The two double Crusader teaming up together in the center. It seems a bit odd that they have two Crusaders in the center. They still can't kill these guys. They need to take out that wall at least. But they don't have the center. They've got two Crusaders in the center and they don't have the center. I'm a bit... I don't know. At least that sort of dip in the water, the lake, is kind of protecting them. 222 charges in, and there is a 2-pounder after all! Oh, that was a complete lucky guess. The guy jumps out of his 222, only to combust into flames. Not the greatest choice. We have more AT infantry moving over to the left. We want to be protected from any vehicle-based rushes. The Flak 38 still doing well in the center. It's not actually being killed yet. I saw a Sherman back there. As there is a Sherman. There is a Sherman on the field. Sherman versus H versus F versus Central Flag Point has been decapped and seemingly going up for the Commonwealth now. Hooray! Do they need points? Yes, they do. Oh, we got an Olikon in the center. The J is being finally repaired. Oh, it's about damn time. We need that to fight off the hordes of Shermans that are incoming. Oh, it's charging. It's coming right for us. It's firing over into the direction of the H. The H. I'm not seeing a return fire. Where's that gallant order from the H? Come on, H. The J still being repaired. We need that. Need it now. The left still having a relentless assault from Death's Head. I'm seeing lots of spectacular red dots on the field. Here comes a half-track. You know what the half-track wants to do. It wants to destroy the tree. Die, nature. Die! And then it's going to run over the MG tree as well. He's reloading. He doesn't have time to shoot. Oh, bye. It's gone. It's gone and it's never coming back. The H has decided to ignore the Sherman in the center and opt for the half-track instead. The half-track is... I mean, it is doing evasive maneuvers. It's doing it very well as well. Here comes a lot of Volksturm infantry as well. Is there a Piet in the mix? There is no Piet in the mix, but there is that assault squad leader. I can't believe that the half-track is actually getting away. What is this magicianry? Why is there no Piet here? A Piet here would be excellent. You could shoot the engine. I mean, that H is just driving in all weird angles and stuff. It's coming right back around here. It wants to avoid any unnecessary AT infantry contact. It could do that perhaps by keeping its infantry alive and in front. But, oh well, that distraction was very, very welcome to the Sherman. The Sherman moves further into the center. The H just doesn't want to play with that Sherman whatsoever. And again, just looking at the bodies, just so many bodies. Oh, please keep your infantry alive. I want to see people live. A Sherman is backing away now. That Orlikon's still there too. Very surprised to see that Orlikon still there, considering that the Germans have an F. The F has HE shells. HE shells decimate static emplacements. Not a chance whatsoever. Again, Sherman being extremely dangerous. There's a Pack 40, a Martyr Free on by Sherman. It's a Pack 40 on tracks. That's what I meant to say. That's what I was getting at. Now, H wasn't even needed here. It's just going to keep left. The left point from the German side has been captured by those damn nifty Brits. Ooh. And that means points are ticking up for them. They are losing the central zone, I believe, as well. At least that's neutralized, so it's 3 points to 1. Oh, that was a bazooka. That was a Panzerschreck aimed at a Crusader. It missed and pays the penalty. Crusader, one of the guys actually gets, like, sniped out of that. The Crusader just hanging out in the middle. Where's that H? The H is moving up on the hill. I can see that. The Crusader gets stunned and defeated in combat. The H providing the finishing blow to that one, and finally the Germans will be seizing both left and center now. So the H is not finished with this Crusader. It definitely wants to make sure it's completely destroyed. We need to be careful if we move with the H. The 2-pounder still lurking, I believe, on that left-hand side of the building, over on the far left-hand point. Oh, so many hands to remember. So many. Oh, the Flak 38 got destroyed. What the hell is wrong with this Crusader? It's actually still manned. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere fast, though. Definitely nowhere fast. I can see why the H might be still considering firing at that. I wonder if the whole machine gun still works on that. The Marder 3 casually hanging out in the central field. We've got a whole bunch of infantry kind of hiding in plain sight in front of that Crusader. If the Crusader can fire, it maybe would have shot all these guys by now. There's that second Crusader in the puddle of water. Still using that, no, it's coming forward, it's coming forward. It wants to have a gander at destroying some of the sandbag lines. The Marder 3 returns fire. Now, I saw some puffy black smoke, but it might have been the barrel. That barrel, that pesky barrel. Finally, that Crusader on the left has been destroyed. It's a glorious day. There's a half-tracking Sherman on the left, though. That Sherman... Oh wait, this is not the same Sherman. It's a Firefly. Why is a Firefly here? It's got an amazing cannon, but its armor is still paper thin. The Marder 3 here could shift over to the left and take it out. The H maybe doesn't want to play with that Sherman. The Sherman could quite so easily destroy it. Nothing really hanging over onto the right. I do like that there is infantry over here. Still... We can see that there are sandbags in the area. We could perhaps pepper them with HE shells. We could move some infantry into these bushes on return fire only mode. There's that F not doing anything. Oh, the Firefly! As predicted! Not a safe place for a Firefly to be. There was also a half-track here that's died just behind that tree. You can see the smoking carnage. What can I say about this engagement from Death's Head? It's been a dismal failure. The H back here receiving some repairs, so it did suffer light damage from that Firefly, presumably. And the German infantry still quite comfortably behind those sandbags. The Marder 3 has shifted over to the left slightly. I don't believe that actually had any part in the Sherman's death. The freaking poor Firefly. Oh, even the tank crewman trying to crawl around the front dies. Oh, that was the wrong place to crawl. More grandmas knitted helmets are being shot off German soldiers' infantry heads. Yes, they're stupid infantry heads. That sounds like such a crap insult to call. Just shut up your infantry head. The H has been repaired, moving back forward onto the hill. Maybe, yeah, it's going to try and finish off this Firefly. Why the heck not? The F also moving up slightly. I don't know why the F wants to be here. It's... I guess we don't know if the enemy has anti-tank weaponry. But that's the problem. We don't know if they have anti-tank weaponry. I guess he's just going to risk it for that damn biscuit again. And now I'm seeing German infantry move up here. We got AT infantry as well. He's got a Panda Shrek. Oh, eating an AT grenade. They're moving up so slightly. Whoa! Oh my god, Lord Backflipington. Oh my god. Okay, this game's now, like, amazing. It's incredible. Sir Lord Backflipping Waffle of Waffenhazen. Oh, that's so gotta be on a fun time. Was that a mine or just a TNT? Like a mine TNT? I hope it was a mine TNT. I'm gonna have to find out about that, but... The Firefly is finished off. That was no surprise there. Alright, let's find out. Was that mines plus TNT or just a TNT? I don't know. Just TNT, okay. So it wasn't as incredible as I thought, but still pretty amazing. Oh, that guy loved the sky so much. We got a half track advancing forward. I think that's a good call. We may not need this AT infantry. I think I see a little bit of free movement on that soldier. Free movement is just an order where your guys can move around in more of an AI fashion, like as if you're playing skirmish, or AI starts to move like that. They'll take cover behind obstacles, they'll reposition themselves if they see any danger. We've got a Bren carrier moving into the center, which says to me that somebody has bought some form of artillery, or what is the other thing that actually carries? There is another unit as well. Again, Churchill Crocodile, you say? Okay, I like this call. The H is just like, I'm gonna get out of here! It's Crocodile! Don't like Crocodile! The half track has been taken out. It's a 17-pounder. By the way, the front turret, the front of this turret is very, very flat. So usually that is the target of choice for any sort of Churchill, I believe. If not just the Crocodile. It's a lot better to aim for the turret than it is to aim for the hull. The hull is incredibly... I mean, for the manpower cost, I mean, it's no King Tiger, certainly not. But that can take a few radio op shells to the noggin, no problem there whatsoever. Notice this gap here, by the way. If someone could sneak through infantry, I mean, there is plenty of German infantry in this area. There's nothing really getting past. But if they could defeat this infantry and move up here, or steal an AT Panzerschreck, that's what I wanted. They can shoot through the gap there. It seems like we're seeing a assault on the right. Oh, the unlucky Tetrarch gets nifted by the F. What are the chances of that? That was a glorious shot from the F there. What that Tetrarch needed, besides a titanium steel-plated umbrella with some infantry in front of it as well. Infantry and light vehicles is such an excellent combination. It is usually better to send in the light vehicle first just to pin down the infantry. Send in your infantry to clear out all the corners of AT soldiers like bazookas and Panzerschrecks and whatnot. And then again, send in the light vehicle. It's just the corners really that you have to be aware of with light vehicles. The H is actually having a bash at the Crocodile. It's shooting through the buildings, so it looks like it's aiming personally for the track, but it gets tracked itself. Not too fancy for that H to be in this situation. It's rather far forward. Again, look at all these buildings just to the right. It's so easy to throw in some AT infantry, some Piets and stuff just around those buildings. Finally, this mill building has been completely decimated. The Marder 3 could join this battle as well. It could perch itself onto the hill just on the left, try and take out the track, try and comfortably help this H from a distance. There we go. We finally do get some track damage onto the Crocodile. The H doesn't... It just doesn't look favorable for the H to be here. That Churchill, many more armored than the H will ever be or ever hope to be. There we go. The turret has been damaged by that Crocodile, and now it's just all downhill from here, really. The main gun is gone. A 222, that's exactly what we need to see. That'll take down perhaps all of the Commonwealth forces. Never a bad choice to see a 222. It's always going to wipe out everything. They can take out quite a few tanks out, actually, if you get some engine shots. We can see that there is a Panzerschreck hiding behind here as well, so that 222 really needs to look out. I think, yeah, he's going for the... Oh, one self-destruct on the H! Is this really necessary? I'm not sure if it is really necessary. A 222 needs to look out, though. Where is that Panzerschreck? We don't know where it's moved to. But the 222 is actually hitting everyone from the side, negating all that cover effect as well. And finally, the Anzacs are moving away. The H explodes, takes out half of the building with it. The 222 is trying to reposition itself. Here comes a bazooka shot. I swear it's incoming. No. Surprisingly, that Panzerschreck hasn't moved whatsoever. Why did he stay there? That was not too good. What the hell kind of vehicular graveyard is this? Do we want to send everyone to the death? It's another Tetrarch. A fine bazooka shot. He's also prioritizing those... Tetrarch. Wake the fuck up, Tetrarch. We knew you could see that Panzerschreck. There was no way you could not see that Panzerschreck soldier there. You should have prioritized, you should have taken him out, you should have maybe direct controlled him. No, I'm really upset right now. In response to this, a 2 to 2.5 track, lots of vehicles moving to secure the right flag point. We don't want to lose it into enemy hands, but I think they're reasonably secure anyway. A few more infantry soldiers there. Surprised to see that there is a jeep here. Well, it's a free 30 cal for anyone who grabs it. 222, surprisingly, still alive. Still alive? Martyr Free, what the hell? This Martyr Free is just the laziest Martyr Free I've ever seen. So it's making me feel tired just thinking about that Martyr Free. Oh god, I'm having sleep troubles recently. I need to get back into my ordinary sleep pattern. I had a weekend of my niece around here and she disrupts my sleep pattern massively. But I forced her to record some games. The 222 gets destroyed by the Crusader if your eyes are very faulty and or unable to pick up that. And I got her to play some XCOM so I can upload that. And she tried to play Dark Souls and complained that it was too hard. It was too hard. Hell, even I'm stuck on Dark Souls right now. I've got 4 places to go and all of them rape me. But anyway, I'm remembering all the stuff that I don't have time to play, including the Batman game. I know like a bunch of people have bought me games, and I it's like a dream almost that people are buying me games, and I'm like, free stuff. And then I just go record Men of War Assault Squad, and it's like, what? What am I doing with my life? Why am I not playing all the free stuff that I've got? Well, I still enjoy Men of War Assault Squad, and I suppose they will not blame me for not playing the games that they've bought me if I'm recording stuff that they want to see. But in any case, clap, clappity, clap, clap, clap. We have the Churchill Crocodile, fully repaired and has no H to worry about. Plenty of vehicles here to salvage, by the way. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to ignore it. Why not? Someone has stolen the 30 cal, however. It's a lovely prize, I must admit. The H has taken out one of the Crusaders. There's a machine gun here to man in the middle as well, but I guess we're not going to have the option to do that. Everyone's busy dying like a coward again. Oh, get up, stop being a dead body. And our left-hand flank seems to be seeing slightly more involvement for the Commonwealth, by the way. I guess they're on the offensive now. They were on the defensive, pinging that machine gun needs to be destroyed in the center. Why not? We don't want to leave any armaments to our opponents, like all those Panzerschrecks which Death's Head has stolen. Damn you, Death's Head. I suppose Hansi has been doing pretty well on the left, and both players are working together in the center. That is the ultimate tag team combo. That is exactly what you want to be seeing in these 2v2 games, and this is a 3v3 map. It's farmland. It is not the altered version, though, in the map pack R5, which has just been released. You go to the Digital Minesoft forums, you look into the general tabs of the Men of War Assault Squads, and you shall find that there is a post there, and you can download it yourself instead of constantly looking into the description, because, I'm terrible with admin, by the way. I'm so sorry about that one. I'm really good with the video editing, though. Please forgive me on that one. But I do try and post the occasional link to stuff to download. Ooh, we do have Professor Sniper hiding behind that wall. God damn it, Martyr Free, get into the fight. We have a Lepac 41. Lepac, is that French? Is that a French stolen weaponry? Or is it just that the Germans wanted to be slightly more French? And by slightly more French, they mean take over all of France. Because that is the rational logic behind becoming more French, is to just take over that country. The Pac 41 is sprinting out of there because the Crocodile could intend on destroying it. I think that is a reasonable assumption. Stuff that belongs to your enemy tends to like to kill you. Don't know what the logic is behind that, but it just seems to be the case. The island, again, just working out pretty fine. It's a very hard location to attack. And there has been some seemingly almost potentially successful and I say potentially successful from Heine Warrior Machine, assaults, but those Panzerschrecks that look here. Oh, Panzerschreck just skirts right over the top of it. Just missing. There we go. Yeah, Hansi saying, use the Marder. Come on, dude, just use the Marder. The Marder, which has hardly done anything the whole game. It's killed a few vehicles, but like, there's been so many situations which it seems it could have been called for. It's like, oh, there's a vehicle here. Send forth the Marder. I'm sorry, sire. The Marder's got some discoing to do. It's just sitting there in the back, dancing away. We've got a Panzerfaust running up behind in the rocks. The rocks, excellent cover. The Sherman Corps, excellent cover. Awesome lag, which makes the shot kind of difficult to see. We see that the guy, does he have an AT grenade? He is running, he's sprinting, he is dodging. He, at the last second, fails ultimately. He had his weapon on his back. No, I'm sorry, I had a burp up there. I couldn't decide which one it is. It's probably because of the Ribena I swallowed earlier. I need some more Ribena. We got a new fridge, by the way, and it dispenses purified water. I cannot tell you how much of a luxury this is to have, because you'll notice if you are from England, you get very limey water. We live on limestone, so our water tends to have a lot of lime in it. So having a purified water system is amazing. I think the Commonwealth need to grab this point on the right. By the way, they sending in the light vehicles, it's not worked, and we continue to do it. Heine Warrior Machine sending in all of his infantry troops, try and do the best that they can, and again receiving a gift from the higher plane of existence, the gift of death. Say no more. I believe that Heine Warrior Machine and Death's Head are not the winners of today. Little Chinito, cute little Chinito, and of course Hansi, who invited me to record this game. Congratulations, you are the victors. We'll be seeing you next time on InukiTV. Check the Facebook for the giveaways and the pre-released videos. Sayonara, guys. I'm InukiTV.
Want more video? Over there at the top of the screen are relevant videos, and some other videos below them. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button too. If you got this far, maybe you should press like. No one sticks around for this long. Your loyalty shall go unrewarded.